Welcome back guys to another video. So I took a schedule on V101S index. You're moving in good profit basically. I took the sales at this point and everything is moving nicely. I shared this sell signal to my premium members and it's moving good. So how did I see this trade opportunity? How did I know the market is going to sell from this point? I use this simple break and retest strategy that I'll be showing you guys in this video. So stay to the end of the video to get every detail on this analysis. So firstly, I went to the higher time frame, the daily time frame basically, and saw the bigger picture of the market. It's advisable to always go to the higher time frame so you can see the overall market structure, so you can be able to identify the market levels and zones. And on daily time frame, we have this level basically. We have this level as a level of resistance at this point. This is the last high the market formed at this zone. So I expected a market reaction at this particular level because the market was approaching this zone. So I waited patiently for market price action at this level to take the sales. All I did was to approach the market using a simple break and test market approach. So I used past market moves to predict future market moves. That's what analysis is. So I identified these levels. We saw that on the daily time frame that the market has been giving us this break and retest market approach. The market structure on V101S is purely break and retest. So I identified the levels and zones. We saw on the daily time frame that we had this level as a resistance level that was once a support that broke below its resistance. The sell from our resistance, broke above its support. So this is a clear break and retest of this level. So we had the same thing at this point. So we had this level as a resistance level. The market sold from here, sold from this same level again. We had a clear break and retest on this level. Now coming to this particular zone, there was no level that got broken and retested on the daily time frame, but we had levels on the lower time frame. All we had at this point was a level of resistance. We had this level that was a resistance basically, a level of resistance at this zone. You can see the market bought from here as a support, broke below it, resistance, sold from here. So I was like, if the market can sell from here as a resistance, there's a possibility of the market still coming back to the same level to sell. So I went to the lower time frame, went to the forward time frame to identify the market formation. So on the forward time frame, we had these highs. This high was formed, and let's check when this highs was formed. This highs was formed on the 24th of July. We had this highs formation like 2-3 weeks ago. Now the market came to approach this same level again. So how did I take the sales? I didn't just sell on the approach on this level. I went to a lower time frame to look out for market structure, market formation and trade confirmation to take these sales. So I went to the 1 hour time frame basically and saw that the market created equal highs. I needed a reversal pattern like a head and shoulders pattern or a double top formation, and the market gave us a double top formation, which is a nice reversal pattern. So I identified this market structure, identified the double top formation, the two equal highs as this point. Not really a perfect equal highs, but this is a clear double top formation, which is a nice reversal pattern. One of the formations I needed to take the sales at this point. So in the formation of these equal highs, I identified the neckline, because on every reversal pattern there's always a neckline. So we had the neckline of this reversal pattern, this double top formation at this point. Our double top formations are reversal patterns. They indicate a reversal to the downside. They come up whenever we want to get a reversal to the downside. Like we saw at this point, we had a double bottom formation at this zone. Double bottom formations come up whenever I want to have a reversal to the upside. We had the double bottom at this point. Let's identify this double bottom formation. Let's identify this double bottom formation. Analysis is basically using past market moves to predict future market moves. If you can say that double bottom formation appeared at this point and we had a move to the upside, then we can equally say that double top appeared at this point and we are likely to get a sell to the downside, which we are getting at this point. So we took advantage of this market formation. So the neckline of this double bottom formation at this point, you can see the clear break of this neckline, then a retest on it for a good buy to the upside. This is the clear break and retest of this level. You had the clear break of this double bottom formation, then a retest on it for the good buy to the upside. You can see how nicely well the market bought after the retest on these zones. So the same thing is likely to happen at this point. The double top formation, the neckline got broken, the retest on a lower time frame. So I went to the 15-minute time frame basically to identify this retest properly. You can see how the market gave us a nice retest at this point. I've taken partials basically in the trade and I've secured the trade by moving my stop loss below my entry. So I got into trade at this point. I shared the signal to my premium members, asking them to sell V10 index at this point. Everything is moving nicely well. I also got into the trade using this market structure. The market was creating lower highs formation, which is a nice bearish structure. I needed a structure of this kind to get more confirmations on this sell trade, and we can see how the market is moving on the retest of this broken level of support on resistance. The market bought from as a support, support. So on the break of this level, I expected one thing, which is a retest of this broken level of support on resistance for the good sales. So that's how I was able to take the sales on V101S index. I've taken partials basically, moved my stop loss below my entry. Everything is moving nicely well. My first TP is at this point. I have my first TP at this zone. So the market is approaching our first TP basically at this level of resistance. So I'm expecting market reaction at this level of resistance turn support, because the market sold from as a resistance, broke above it. So there's a possibility of the market reacting on this level that we had a market reaction in the past on. So my first TP at that zone, my second TP at this zone basically, my second TP at this zone. I'm expecting long-term sales on V101S index. I approach this market using simple price action markets approach, break and retest markets approach basically. got the break of our neckline, the retest on it, I took my sells with a couple of conventions at this point. So that's how I took the sells on this index. My first TP is about to get smashed. My second TP at this point, more sells expected basically, and we're likely to get further sells to this point, basically our third TP at this point. So I'm safe in the trade, basically secured my trade, moved my stop loss below my entry, everything's moving nicely well. So that's how I took the sells on this index. So do well to hit the like button for more videos like this, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And to my returning viewers, I appreciate your support. For always engaging my videos, it really means a lot, guys. Let's do more, and do have a wonderful day. Peace.